Hi Sharks, my name is Frigilio and I own a balloon business and I'm asking for $225,000 for 15% of my business. One very important question for you. When you think of parties, what's the first thing that you think of?
Balloons.
Exactly. And where do you normally get your balloons?
I don't know, maybe Amazon?
Exactly. Most Americans are getting their balloons straight from Amazon. But here's what you don't know. Amazon balloons can be filled with carcinogens. They're see-through, they make your hands hurt, and anyone who's put together a balloon garland knows that. So I'm here to change the balloon industry. My business Bashfly sells these DIY balloon kits starting at just $50 that are filled with professional grade balloons. So let me show you how good my balloons are.
Thank you very much, Bree. These are strong.
They are 100% latex, so they are also biodegradable.
Okay, tell me more.
I'm very lucky to have a husband whose background is in software engineering, but now he works full-time for me. He actually helped create a fully custom DIY balloon garland simulator. You can go to Bashfly's website and there are over 75 different colors that you can pick from. That way you can perfectly match your balloons to exactly your party theme. And to wrap this all up, we are also a professional balloon company, and we can also legitimize our product as we are also professionals using it. So Sharks, who's ready to invest in Bashfly?
I've got to say, Bree, I'm really interested in this, but the first thing that I'm looking at is how do you get to that $1.5 million valuation?
We came up with this number because this is double of our revenue.
Can you tell me a little bit more about your average monthly revenue numbers?
Go for our e-commerce, it's $20,000, and then for our services, about $40,000.
Okay, and what's your margin on those?
For our online, our margins are 40 to 60%, and then for our services, 50 to 80%.
So back in the envelope, it's putting you at about $720,000 a year, so it sounds like you're doubling that to get your valuation.
Yes, sir.
And on your online sales, what's your AOV and LTV look like?
Our average order volume is $75, and then our LTV over 12 months is $96. 1 out of every 4 people are coming back within the first 12 months.
So I see your year to date is 205, but that doesn't quite add up to a projected 720 by end of year. So how do you get to that number?
If you break our business into two, we have our kits business and then we have our services business. Our kits business really peaks over the summertime, so we're actually going into our peak right now, versus for our services, it peaks around May and then it peaks again around October. Historically, our revenue always grows over the year.
Let's say I write you this check. What are you going to do with it?
The majority of the money would be used towards marketing, really bring in a team of professionals to do that. Right now, that is just something that we're doing in-house. I've tried this ourselves. We did see a positive return on ad spend. We felt like we just kind of hit a ceiling with what we could personally handle, so bringing in outside help would just be extremely useful.
How big of an opportunity do you think that this balloon thing is?
I fully believe this is at least a 9-figure business.
Okay, how do you get to that?
Our kits are the highest quality on the market and are widely affordable for the average American. We believe balloons are going to be one of the first things that people purchase for a party. And on the services side, we know there are businesses in our own area who are reporting low to mid 7 figures. And we believe that we can take our model and replicate it all across the US. And so if you put both those two things together, it's easily worth 9 figures.
I gotta say, that's pretty impressive, and so that's why here's my offer.